That's right, everybody. We're back with some Art of Conquest here on your Tuesday night, getting ready to talk about the Summoners Series number 1. So I can't wait to get started tonight. We're going to be talking about the Summoner heroes, what makes them powerful in certain situations. And just in case you guys have not been in a loop tonight, next week we will not be streaming the Stinkpot Shack Show because I will be on vacation with Peaches and kiddos in Florida, going to Universal Studios and Treasure Island, whatnot. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to get started tonight. Let's get started with your Stinkpot Shack Show.
Get up your home right now.
The Stinkpot Shack Show is filmed live before an internet audience.
Live from Stinkpot Studios, it's your favorite stream. Subscribe and join our stinking team. Here's the man of the hour, the one that never takes a shower, Stinkpot. Take a drink.
That's right, everybody. We are talking about the hot tip of the day. So let's get started off with our hot tip of the day. So when you're playing Art of Conquest, right, and you always got to make sure you take things to the next level. So one thing you're going to have to do is kind of figure out pretty early on what you want to specialize in. And I mean, there's not actually specializations here in the game, but just having your mind the type of strategy you want to do as you play this game. Some people prefer to build their civilization for the strengths of PvP, some for dungeon crawling, some for dragons. I mean, crafting. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can quote-unquote specialize in. So you just have to figure out what is best for you. And just go with that. I mean, if you've been playing Art of Conquest for any amount of time, you are going to know that nothing comes quick. It's a long grind, but it's a fantasy MMORPG, whatever you want to call it. I mean, so it's not meant to be a game that you can complete in 6 months or less. It's a different type of game. It's been out for a long time, and yeah. So just remember that. So we're going to be talking about Summoner heroes here tonight. And once again, this isn't going to be a quick way on how to get your summoners set up. This is my quote-unquote specialization. I'm trying to build a summoner squad here. So this is going to be part 1 of tonight's series as we introduce this summoner series. So see you later, Viper. Thanks for hopping in the show. Go eat, man. Get some nutrition. Get fattened up for the next Stinkpot Shack Show. So, we're going to be talking about summoners, like I said. So, any type of hero that has a summoning ability, that's what we are talking about. So, just keep that in mind as we go forward here. This is all we're going to pretty much talk about for tonight, all the different heroes and their summoning abilities, which heroes are the best summoners, which are the worst summoners. I wouldn't say there's a worst summoner, but there's definitely summoners where you're going to have to decide, is a non-summoning skill worth the time it takes to bring this guy out, so to summon this guy. So you're going to have to make some choices along the way, because I don't think it's going to be beneficial to go pure summoner. Now, there might be some pure summoners out there, but let's get started. So, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 heroes with summoner abilities. So let's start from the top. We'll start with the easy ones you acquire really early in the game. First guy up is going to be Avalon. Now, Avalon has the ability called Summon Archers, and you can see I'm heavily invested into that. So if we take a look at Summon Archers, the summon power cannot exceed 1500 at this particular level. So, yeah, upgrading to ability 8 allows feather shots to be summoned. So, once I get a couple more levels, I'll get a different type of archer, which is the feather shot, which should be really interesting. So, but going back to the tip of the day real quick, I forgot to mention one thing. Now that Stronghold level 45 is eventually going to be possible, we can see that by now. Click on our Stronghold. I'm going to 41 now. Tomorrow I'll be 41. And if you go to the event center, you can go see Stronghold leveling. So eventually you'll be able to get Stronghold level 45. So this is tip of the day number 2 right here. Just make sure you're paying attention to your free chests. So free chests are right there. And I have a free one in about 3 hours. So like I said, now that the higher strongholds are now available, look what is possible in these free chests that are you get one every 24 hours. And look what I got today in mine. I acquired where is it at? Where's my guys? My army. Oh, sorry, army. I acquired these guys right here in a free chest. Gold level 13 Racken troop. So it has the evocation ability. So keep an eye out on those free chests, guys, because it is possible to get some gold level 13s in there now, since the cap's going up to like 14 and 15. So back to our summoning heroes. Avalon. Summoning archers, definitely a must-have in your summoning squad. Hello, Eagle. Welcome to the Stinkpot Shack Show. Do you play? I can't remember if you play this or not. But let me know. So, command is going to increase the power. Blah, blah, blah. So, the next guy up is going to be Virion. Virion summons swordsmen. Swordsmen definitely complement the archers from Avalon. So, make sure you keep that in hindsight. So we're gonna go through these real quick, and then I'm gonna do a couple dragon battles to show you the benefits of these. So with just Virion and Avalon, let me show you guys what's possible. So we'll go here. Actually, I don't want to go way over there. I want to go to a nearby quest that I can knock out. Alright, so you can easily, the thing I like about doing quests with summoners, guys, is, let me put the 2 we just talked about, and that's all I'm going to do. You know, I can put 5 more troops out, but with summoners, you don't really need to. And what I like by using this strategy is I don't have to worry about my troops getting injured. If you're a human, you generally don't have to worry about that anyway, because they just get to the hospital. But I don't like to send anybody to the hospital ever, especially for these piddly quests. So I'm not, you know, I could put my heavy troops out here if I wanted to, but I don't want to have to worry about them getting injured. So I'm going to pull them off, and let me show you the power of the summoners. So here we go. Right off the bat, we're going to summon them right and get them going. Summon archers. And summon my swordsman, and that is it. That's all you gotta do. If a hero goes down, not a big deal, because I got injury potions out the wazoo. So, wow, they whooped me, didn't they? How'd that happen? Retry. I guess I can't do that. So, let me put in some tanky guys. Wait, okay, last. There, that'll work. It's going super fast. Let me slow it back down. So, I don't know why that happened. I guess that the quests are more difficult, but The point I'm making, guys, is you want to have as many summoning troops on the field as possible, because that's going to be your bread and butter, and that they're going to just take care. I mean, the more troops you have on the field, the bigger your army seems, so good to have that on there. And yeah, it looks like we're taking care of business now. See, all I had to do is put in one tanky unit with them. Now, the bad thing about summoners is if you've got a long, drawn-out battle like this, the summoners are going to disappear because they're only on the battlefield for a specific amount of time. But in this case, I was able to keep them for the duration of the battle. So, there. Yeah, Eagle's laughing at me now. Yay. Oh, yeah, the hunting event's going on right now. So, if I go back to my heroes that I was just playing with here, go to their Summon Archer's ability. Does it say, yeah, let's see, yeah, 40 seconds is the timer, so you have them for 40 seconds, so, in a dragon, raid, you know, that, or a siege battle, you're not going to have them for the entire battle, so you might want to stagger them a little bit, but, that's how it goes. Hey, Eagle, is the sound okay, the game audio? I haven't checked that in a while. So, let's talk about our next group of summoners here. We're going to be talking about probably one of the strongest summoners out there, and that, of course, is going to be Rose. So Rose has the ability. She's a spider queen, and she has these spiderlings that accompany yeah, that word, her. And then you also have these mother spiders, which is a summoning ability to bring more spiderlings to the battlefield. And you have spider mastery to beef them up, excuse me, and speed hatching to help them come out faster. So, I know the one thing with Rose is I will be able to not use any, you know, that snafu we had last time with Rose. She's a freaking beast. And let me show you. So we'll put Rose out here, and we'll bring out, I guess, Avalon again for the archers. So just these two guys is all I need. This time I'll be right, Eagle. This is all I'm going to need. Here we go. I'll show you why. Because those spiderlings that come out tank all by themselves. They distract the enemy for you, and now I'm reinforcing with Avalon's archers. And Rose herself has this poison web she shoots out, so you can see that taking down the big foes pretty easily. So these archers should be able to take care of these skeletons, and you can see these little spiderlings out here just keeping everybody at bay. So yeah, good stuff there. You're gonna see her spawn some more in just a little bit. She constantly spawns as long as you keep her alive, and with that poison out there, that's going to be beneficial as well. Looks like the archers are running away. And once again, I said, hey, Rose is a beast. She's going to take it. Let's see if she can. She's about to die because these spiders are bigger. So, yeah. Crap. Foiled again! So let's put out my little tanky guys, and that'll be it. Bring out my archers. Bring out my overload. So you guys might be thinking, man, Stinkpot, do you even know what you're talking about with these summoners? Well, keep in mind, I'm trying to do the bare minimum as possible. I could bring out, you know, 2 summoners because I'm not filling up my entire army. Look, see, what I'm putting out here is only, you know, with these guys, I'm only using, you know, 20% of my army capacity. If I were to come in here and just throw these guys in, I could conquer it no problem. And I'll show you guys that real quick just to see. But I really want to focus on showing you how strong the summoners are excuse me, how strong they are all by themselves. So that's why I generally don't want to bring out my, you know, normal army. See that they're already dead. So let's go retry. So that's why we'll go back to the summoners now and just showcase them guys. We'll speed it up. Oh, you can't go 2 times speed. Overload that. And these guys are going to do all the tank for me. The spiderlings are going to do the tanks for me. And now I'm going to bring out the archers for support. And you saw in that first battle when I brought the archers just by themselves, Once those skeletons get up on them, that's what is really detrimental to the archers. So that's why you really want to bring out Virion, if you can, to bring out the swordsman, because the swordsman will tank for the archers. So yeah, this battle's over. Let's speed it up and get that over. Game over. Stinkpot wins again. So the tactical advantages are of these summoners is, let me get out of here and I'll show you. Your army size, like I'm at 176, and I just got these Rakan troops here, so that's why it says 195 of 176. But you know, with the summoners, with the archers, I get how many do I get? Archers, I get, it just says a group of them. So it looked like there's about 25 of them out there from just by looking, and see how many swordsmen do I get. Same thing, group. So you get at least 40 extra troops from those. So just keep that in mind. So by the time if we're going to do a battle in just a moment, and we're going to put all the summoners out, and we're going to just use no other troop besides them and their summoning abilities, and you'll see the army size just swell up. So we've talked about Virion, Rose, and Avalon. My newest one, she is called Sprig, a wild child, and the summoning is not a group, but rather like a tanky unit called the Forest Guard. Summons a guardian. So there's different types of summoners. There's summoners that are going to summon a group, and there's summoners that are going to summon a guardian. So Gan is another one that is a guardian guy. If I can get to Gan, he's going to summon... Where's my Gan guy? Man, he must be really far back here. So Treant is what he summons as his guardian. And then, let's see, what's another one? Who do I have? Belrog. He's another new one of the newer heroes. I don't have him yet, so I won't be able to show him, but I'll show you what I have. With him, I think you have, where is it at? Revenant. Yeah. So Revenant is a 15% chance that his totem will summon a wrathful Revenant to lash out at nearby enemies and stunning them. So that's another guy there. And then Elena is more like your Avalon character. You know, Avalon summons archers, Virion summons swordsmen. So of course you have Elena who can summon your cavalry. So those three would be a good trifecta if you were human race, or just any race in general, but you get 4 crusaders to be summoned. That's the one I really tried to get Elena for you guys. But I spent all my Lenari, and I was like 13 chests from having her. So Elena is another strong summoner. And then Gazul is one of my favorites, because what Gazul does is his summon is really short. Let me get to him. Man. Alright, so his summon is really short. He actually has 2 summoners. So we talked about the group of summoners, and we talked about the guardian summoners. Well, Gazul has them both. So Skeleton Sacrifice is his guardian, and then the group is going to be Soulless Scourge, which the only downplay for Soulless Scourge is it doesn't last very long. It's like a sweeping pass, so it probably lasts 5 to 10 seconds. From Frozen. Looks like Elsa. Well, I promise you, Eagle, this game was out before Frozen first came out. This game came out in 2015 or 16, and then Frozen came out in 2017. So, good try. Maybe Disney should pay this company. I don't know. But yeah, I do see the resemblance now. But Elena, you said Frozen, but the girl that really is like Elsa from Frozen is going to be this girl. She's the ice. She has ice abilities. So yeah. Alright, so, but perhaps my most favorite summoner of all, I think we've gone through them all now, is Fenris. Fenris is the strongest summoner I've seen in the game. He's my bad boy. He brings out the wolf pack. Let's show you guys. I'll show you the power of him, and I'll try to do it all by himself. But I'll show you why that's not going to be possible. All right. So if you go in here, let's bring out Fenris. The problem with Fenris is, let me pull out somebody else first. So if I bring out any other hero, look at the bottom right above 100%, it says 0 of 2, right? So that means I can put 2 of these units out, if you didn't know that. Now it says 2 of 2. Let me recall those, and now we're back to 0 of 2. But the problem with Fenris is you pull him out, and it's still at 0 of 0. So I can't put any additional troops out without overloading the battlefield, and it's going to require me to put more heroes out in order to continue the fight. So that's the downside to Fenris. But he makes up for it in such a huge way. So this time I'm going to put out Rose and Fenris, and you're going to see these two guys do it all by themselves. Here we go.
Trust your instincts.
Let me slow it down for you guys. So Fenris has these 2 feral wolves. If they die, he spawns them again. So hopefully Rose can keep everybody at bay with her spiderlings, and same thing. And Fenris's wolves can do the same thing. The wolves pack is so fast. Look how fast they maneuver and get around to the battlefield. So yeah, these two guys should be able to take it out. Look how fast they're going. We're at 1 speed. We're not even at 3 speed. And once they kill this Spider Queen, they're going to zoom around to the next enemy and just keep going like that. The Fenris Wolf Pack is by far the strongest summoners in the game. So invest all your points into this Wolf Pack if you have Fenris, because definitely worth spending. Look at their health. Fenris and Rose still have almost full health. So this is the first battle where they've been able to do it, and they're one of the top 2 summoners in the game. So yeah, very good to see Fenris in my flock here. And Eagle has some quick trivia for you. Fenris is the name of the Ragnarok wolf in Norse mythology. Very good to know, Eagle. I love that kind of history, so anything you can share on that is definitely welcomed here. So look, we got it done with just the heroes. Didn't have to use any other troops, the summoners. So now let's go find another one, and we're going to use a summoners, all the summoners out there all at once, just to show you how strong they are. We won't even need regular troops. We're going to throw out all the summoners, and I'll try to talk about how they work together and how they don't work together. So I still have about one or two, definitely at least 2. Now there's other heroes out there. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get through all these summoners first, and then I'll go to my next point. Alright, so bringing out all the summoners. So we got Gazul, which is he has both sets of summoners. We got Gan, which has a Guardian. We have Varion, which has a group. We have Avalon, which has a group. So let's put the group guys up front, and we'll put everyone else in the back. And then who else do we have? Oh crap, we need Rose. She's out of energy, so she's a tanky summoner, so we'll leave her up front. Let's get Sprig in the back. Sprig is pretty cool because he rides a bear. If you ever seen the movie Revenant, that's who he reminds me of, going up against the bear. And then we got Fenris, of course. And then who else am I missing? Is that it? Is that it? Let me check my math here. Got Varian, got Rose, Got Avalon, Sprig, Gan, Gazul. I think that's everybody. Of all the summoners I have anyway. There's other summoners in the game, but these are the ones that I have. Yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll. Alright, so these summoners are going to do it all by themselves. Let's put them over here in the corner. I like to start them off from the corner because when the troops converge, there's only one point they can converge to, and it makes it easier to crowd control the enemy that way. So keep that in mind as well. Pro tip number 3 for the night. Alright. I really hate how it's so fickle to move the troops around. I wish you could move a whole group at once. It'd be very beneficial. Like tag them group 1, group 2, and then move the whole group. That would be a nice addition to the game. Lilith Games, remember that. Alright, so let's get out here. We're going to fight. So we're going to summon everybody right off the bat. We're just going to keep summoning. And I bet I do not even get to the end of the battle before before I can get them all out. So here we go. Yeah, so let's get the Guardian guys out now. How dare you wake me from my slumber? Well, he died real quick. And Tree Ant guy.
I have summoned an old friend.
I am more powerful than the last guy. And then we'll get the last summoner out, which is the wave, but I don't think we're going to get to it in time. Oh, yeah, the only thing left. But that's what those guys look like, a whole wave of enemies coming across. So, yeah, like I said, I did not even get them out before the summoners had eradicated the battlefield. Now, if you've played Art of Conquest, you're like, okay, Stinkpot, you're just questing. You're not doing anything special besides questing. Let's go see if we can't find a dragon raid. Put all the summoners in there. And if we can, we'll attack more than... let's see. Want to attract... Okay, 70 million. Let's do this one. Oh, wait, sorry. Peaches has a dragon. I need to attack her dragon. So we'll back out of this one. Peaches has a dragon we need to get a hold of. Hurry up and land so I can cancel out. Thanks. Leave. Sorry, dragon. Where's Peaches' dragon at? Here we go. So plenty of health here to deal with. So like I said, we're going to throw out our full army. And in addition, I have a dragon as well we're going to throw out here. But I want to show you the difference between a dragon raid with all summoners and a dragon raid without all summoners. So let's throw our summoners in. Let's throw our dragon in. And then we'll sprinkle the rest with the rest of our troops. We're going to try these new Rakan troops out as well. See how they do in battle. Getting our tanks lined up. Now we're throwing in our snipers. Let's see, back up this guy a little bit. Give us room here to get our snipers in the mix. It's quite a bit of setup on the first time when you don't have them already set up, but that's okay. And let's bring these guys back. One. Kind of have to. It's like a puzzle sometimes, figuring out where everybody needs to go. Let's see. I guess we can put those guys in here. Put those guys in there. Still got 10 more snipers there. See, now I got holes here. Let's get a hero in there for defense. Get these guys in. And the rest, looks like we're filling up with piddly troops. Actually, I want my these guys back here. If I can. Yeah, it looks like that's gonna work. Spread these guys out. We can sprinkle in some more heroes in there. Actually, you can go up here. We'll put this guy here. Almost there, guys. There we go. Oh, one more. Alright, so here we go. This is the Summoners Battle here in Art of Conquest. We're going to try them out and see how they do versus the non-summoners. Here we go. We're battling just a dragon and his minions. Fire off. We're getting all that out of the way. Now we're going to focus on just the summoner abilities. So here we go. Let's get our archers out. Let's get our swordsmen out. Oh, actually, we killed the dragon. Now he's going to fly up, and then the next wave attacks come in. So let's get our wave coming in here. And so as he's flying up, I got these guys flying in to take care of that wave that's coming in the back. Now we'll bring out the swordsmen as well. Get them ready. So these guys are going to die pretty quick, and then the dragon's going to drop back in. And then we'll continue our summoning abilities. Alright, that's done. Boom. Alright, what's next? Get the Guardians out. Guardians of the Galaxy. And where's my other one? Summon Treant.
I have summoned an old friend.
Taking this guy down. Now this guy has so much health. If you've ever done Dragon Raid, you're not going to kill him. All you're going to do is run out of time. We have 35 seconds left, so all you got to do is survive that long. And let's slow these guys down a little bit. So now all my summon abilities are out. And now I'm just trying to kill these guys as fast as I can to get to the next dragon attack. Got 15 seconds. Still got a couple more. I don't know if we're going to get here. Okay, so here he comes. And let's put this ability on, 5 seconds. So we got, oh no, we didn't get it. What happened? He used his ability and just squashed my army there at the end. So if we look at the damage numbers, we did about, let's see, I'm just going to round. Let's see, 15, 19, 22, 23, 26, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, close to 37 million damage done on that attack. So and the thing about dragon raids is you don't have to worry about anything dying. Nobody dies, so keep that in mind. So did about 37 million damage with the summoners. Now let's take the summoners out of the equation. Do last. I won't have my dragon in this one. That's a bummer. Let's take out all our summoners now. Fenris, you're out. Avalon, you're out. Sprig, you're out. Godzul, you're out. I don't know if we have enough heroes. We might have to sprinkle a couple back in, but no, I don't want to recall all. Varion, Gan. Alright, so all my summoners are out. Let's put in my non-summoners. We got our, let's see, we got our healer. We got our, don't want him. We got Avril, which is our ice damage dealer. We got Gan thrown in here. We got Cleo. And we have, what's his name? Gosh, I'm so blank on these hero names right now. Gafgar. Is that, yeah, so all that's left now are the summoners. So we'll take that out. We'll put in these other guys here. Should have room to get 2 sets of those in there. There we go. Alright. Don't have Dingy Kumar. We'll talk about Dingy, why I don't have Dingy in just a second, I promise. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be it. Let's see what happens. So we did 37 million damage with our summoner abilities. Now we don't have any summoner abilities in here, so we're going to have to just rely on the pure awesome power of everybody else. Jacques is a really good guy to have as a non-summoner. He's right there. He's just laying down the law. But I don't have my Gazu ability to send in that flurry of troops there. But I do have Gafgar's reload ability, so when the ammo gets low, I'll be able to reload on that. Let's go ahead and reload now to take care of this next wave. So welcome to the show, by the way, Kumar. Yeah, we got Gafgar in the battle. Already used the spray. Oh, did I use? I might. That's Firestorm. Yeah, I already used spray and pray. Yep. Now we'll get a Fire Dance out here to get Valari's DPS going up, because now I'm going to be using my Flame Strikes on these groups of people here to take them out as well. Flame Strike is really good to have for that reason. Rain of Fire. I really love Valari as a non-summoner. She can do some mean DPS. Now I'm saving the rest for the next dragon battle. I'll use Blizzard on the next wave if I get to it. We're going to overload to really take some damage off of that dragon now. And also when you use overload, if you can, you want to use... Oh, it looks like Gafgar died. So we'll go ahead and protect these troops the best we can. But... we got more chests than that one. We got 9 chests, so we got more chests unlocked, and we did 42 million damage. So we did about 5 million more damage than what we did with the summoners. So just keep in mind, guys, when I talked earlier in the show, is when you're gonna have to make a decision. If you use pure summoners like I did, if you don't have the right summoners, like I really could have used Elena. The problem with the pure summoners in a battle, in a 90-second battle, is you only get those summoned troops for 40 seconds for most of them. So you saw the difference in damage there. We'll go back to the summoner group this time and try it one more time. Do our previous here. I don't have the dragon, so yeah, all our summoners are back in. Let's bring our heroes back to safety. Maybe that'll help. Bring these guys back. And I should be able to, let's see, so I'll leave everybody else out. No. I hate when I do that. I hate when you can't, the screen isn't big enough sometimes, and when you want to move around, it moves around. I wish there was a way to lock it from moving. Alright, so this guy's got to come back here. And I need one more, get my snipers back in there. Alright, so I can put one little baby group here, probably. Yeah, those guys. Or maybe I'll just put some silver. Do I have room to put silver tanks? That's probably a better choice. We'll put silver tanks in their place. Silver tanks, level 13. There, that's much better. Alright, so let's get this summoner battle underway. And here we go.
For Silver Wings.
We're going to use the fire off ability. We're going to use all the non-summoner abilities right off the bat, just so they don't waste their ammo. So we'll start off with the fire off and the spray and pray. That alone will get the dragon killed for the first wave. When it gets almost dead, that's when I'm going to launch Soulless Scourge. That way, man, those sniper shots are tricky. It really took down their damage. So Soulless Scourge will kill the next wave of troops. The only problem with Soulless Scourge is it takes a while for them to get up there. Look, they're going to be dead before they even get up there. So now I'm going to go back to my overload ability to take down the dragon. And now we're going to bring out the summoners. Here we go. Summon archers. And summon swords. And they'll be ready for the next wave that comes. We're up to 28 million damage. Let's use the Ale ability of Evocation. Fire Dance. And those guys are gone. Look at these Feral Wolves of Fenris, really just plugging away there. Let's go ahead and root this dragon. So we're going to get 9 chests this time. I don't have enough XP, Kumar, to take him to level 40. Wish I did, though. So, yeah. We're going to get to the next wave. So we did better on this one than we did on our first summoner. So now we're at 42 million, just like the last non-summoner battle. And let's use our Earth or Flame Strike. Oh, the time's up. So those are just some different strategies you guys can use. Summoners versus non-summoners is what we're looking at right now. And I got 9. 9 is the most I've been able to get from Dragon Raids. I'm trying to work my way up to 12. But you guys can see that there's definitely advantages for summoning and definitely advantages for non-summoning. It's just a matter of what kind of specialization do you want to make in your Art of Conquest game. Me, I've been trying to build these guys up for a while. Somebody needs troops. And in the last update, these snipers gain 30% damage. So that might be one thing to consider if you're going the non-summoning route. But like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to throw all your summoners purely in the battle by themselves, because their abilities only last a short period of time, but you want to use them to complement your main army. I can't go level 40, Kumar. I don't have enough XP, man. I keep all my heroes at the same level, so I'm at 36, 37 range, so I don't have enough XP to get him to 40. So yeah, sorry buddy. So the next summoner I definitely want to acquire is going to be Elena. Really, she's my big one on my next list for Call the Cavalry ability. But one thing you don't want to confuse with when you're talking about these summoners is there's a difference between summoners and transformers more than meets the eye. So what we're talking about here is not transformers or people that transform, like Kumar is talking about Fenris. He can transform into a monster. Let me get back to him. His ability is Full Moon. When he goes into Full Moon, he transforms into a powerful direwolf. So this is what I'm not talking about, because when he's in this form, he cannot summon the wolves. So that's why I'm not including this ability in the summoning series, because that's more of a transforming ability. Now there's other people that have the same thing. Raxus, for example, he has a transforming ability. Let me get to him. There he was. So he has this guy here, Metamorphosis. He transforms into a huge spirit demon. So once again, not talking about that, because that is transforming, that is not summoning. So yeah, we're talking about that. So don't confuse the two as we go through this. We're purely talking about summoning abilities only. Alright, so after Balrog is another one I want to get a hold of. Let me get over to him. I do not have Balrog yet. Here is Balrog, and like I said, he's a totem guy, so he can bring out these revenants, wrathful revenants. That's his summon ability. I don't think Bane has anybody. Let me see. No, Bane is a pure melee guy. The only thing he can do special is in your barracks he can train a special type of unit. But again, that's not a transforming ability, that's not a summoning ability, that's just the ability to create a different type of unit. And then Tonk. Tonk is an interesting guy because I probably would include Talk in the summoners group because he can summon spells. So not units, but spells. So this guy is pretty unique. He has all these abilities he can summon through his divination, however you say that. That's his main specialty there. So some of these, most of these abilities that you see are abilities of other things, like Meteor Shower. The dragons can do that. Earthquake is a Gan ability. Tailwind is a Yip ability. Plasma Strike is a dragon ability. Rain of Fire is a Valari ability. Black Hole is a Cleo ability. So just keep that in mind. That Talk I would include in this summoners group. Hey Nook, welcome to the show. We're talking about Summoner Series number 1 on how you can beef up your army. So like I was talking about, the army, my max is 176, but with these new troops I got in my free chest, it's at 195 like we talked about. But you saw the sheer power of summoning troops I had on the battlefield. So I was well in the 200s when I had everybody out on the battlefield fighting that dragon. So keep that in mind. Next time we do this summoning series, we're going to be talking about how you can use them even better to your advantage, and by way of specialized research and specialized gear is what we're going to be talking about in our next summoning series. Anybody have any questions at all about this summoning series numero uno? We just did some raids with the dragon, and then in the I got my troops back. Thanks, Budweiser. Boop, boop, boop. So if there's no other questions, just remember, guys, next week we are not streaming. We are in Florida enjoying our vacation. So our current schedule right now is, let me type it in here. If you ever want to know our schedule, I think I have it set up where you can just type !schedule. Is that right? Let me look at what the ability is. I forget. Let me change this. Aha. Yeah, that's supposed to be it, but I don't have it set up right. Alright, let's try that again. Schedule. Now it should work. So there's our current stream schedule. We're on a Tuesday, Thursday schedule right now, guys. So make sure you hit that subscriber button, because also the week of June the 10th, we are having our first 500 subscribers special. We are going to be giving away 5 different cash prizes in that hour on June the 11th. June the 11th is when that show is going to be. It's going to be our 500 subscribers celebration. You have to be present in the live chat during that hour, starting at 6:30 p.m. Central, if you want some free cash prizes. If you're an international subscriber, keep in mind, monetary wise, you'll be getting the same prizes, but you'll just be getting them a different way, because I can't send you gift cards, but you will get the same prize, and we'll get that worked out. So keep that in mind. Tell all your friends, hit that subscribe button. Come back for Thursday. We're going to be talking about Clash of Clans and Clash Royale starting at 6:30 p.m. We got a Clash Royale tournament coming up Thursday, so hopefully you guys will come back for that. Nook, sorry you came to the party a little bit late, bud, because I know this is your game, but where's your power check? I'm at 1713. Where are you at, buddy? Mini Militia, good tip there. Kumar, I'll check that out, and if I like it, maybe you'll see it here on the show. Power check. We need a power check from Nook. Nook. Where's your power check? Nook, I'm talking to you. Last time we had a power check with Nook, he was right around 1700. So I would expect him to be like 1720, 1730. So I'm getting dangerously close to catching him. Hopefully we catch him soon enough. But that's going to do it here tonight for Stinkpot Shack Show. Kumar, Eagle, thanks for being here. Nook, thanks for popping in, as well as Viper. And as always, big thanks to Raging Wolf. He is our 500th subscriber, and we hope to see him in our 500 subscriber special coming up on June the 11th. So long from the Stinkpot Shack Show, and hopefully you guys learned some things about Summoner Series number 1, and we'll check in on Summoner Series 2 next time and talk about it more in depth. See you Thursday for our Clash Royale tournament starting at 6:30 p.m. Central. Peace.